I forgot to record. Let me check if Diana's awake yet. Diana is awake. I mean, if Bear is asleep. That's what I meant.
Yeah. Ah. Uh-huh. Referral. Okay, so we could, I mean, I don't know how complicated it is. If people could sign on a click and give names of their friends, and basically that gives us the permission, please send, because some people are lazy or they don't know how do I send this to my friend. But
Oh, I
on the
see.
other hand, they don't want to sign somebody up and give an email away. That's not good either. But they could sign up somewhere and say, these are the names of the people I told. And if at least 3 people from the 10, let's say, signed up, then that gives them what?
Okay, I'm trying to understand what you just said. If there is a place for them to go and they sign up, and when they finish signing up, then there's a chance for them to immediately invite their friends to join.
Let's say they invited 10 people and they don't know if these people are going to sign up.
Right. Well,
so so if they could log in the 10 names that they invited.
I have a software that can do that, actually. A software that will, I have a software called UpViral. And when people share something with their friends and they sign up, they get an email saying your friend just signed up. Congratulations.
Oh my God, that's great. So then they can let us know when they have, I don't know always with this 3. Some people just really tell one person and that one person is a star, becomes a leader, you know, or something like that. What, or if they, okay, if 3 of their people sign up, they get what?
Well, that's what I was going to say. The people that we're talking to are early adopters / innovators, and there's a bell curve in I guess in early adoption or in adoption of a brand or a product. And the early adopter people are the people who are super motivated. They have the problem, they know they have it, and they're actively seeking a solution, and they're interested in trying new things. So they are it takes very little for them to just say, I'm in, let me try it out. I like the idea. And other people need more convincing, and they're not so motivated because they're not actively looking. And so if we're looking at people who are super motivated and pumped and they're ready to just jump in, they would share with everybody they know. If they were convinced that this thing that we're doing is promising, it has a future, it has something for them, you know? And so they would share it with more than one person. Now, what would they get in return? Well, maybe they don't need money in return. Maybe they don't need much. They just want to feel like they belong to this new thing.
Oh, I see. Like a gold club or a gold membership.
Yeah. So there must be some sort of special reward system for those early adopters that when they come on board, they get
Yeah. You see, I would be a person if you find over time, when you find your 21 people who signed up for program, you have a lifetime membership free. And I think we have to have different levels.
I see. So
But then, I don't know where we make the money.
yeah.
Yeah. People who bring somebody in who pays the 120, they should get 1 month free. That's not much, but 1 month free from the membership fee. Too
So
complicated.
no, it's not complicated. I'm starting out. You reminded me of the pyramid or the multi-level marketing strategy, which is
Uh,
you
uh,
you you pay something in the beginning because you're just getting started, but as soon as you get enough people underneath you as
uh,
referrals, then you never have to
yeah,
pay again.
I know. I've worked in those network companies.
Yeah.
I'm at some point had a Lexus as a company car. I drove a $90,000 car.
Oh, so you know how to do it.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's
Yeah.
not something we want to be associated with, or is it?
Yeah. Yeah. No, we don't really want to be associated, not as a pyramid. It's very complicated to build, and we don't want that. But I think, you know what? They could get gift coupons. Every time somebody signs up for the $120 program, they get a gift card that they can only use towards our stuff for $20 or for $10. $10. So
I see.
that means let's say they bring in 6 friends. Then they have $60 value. Now they want to bring in a friend who can't afford it. They can say, I have $60 coupon and you only need to pay 60.
I see.
That is, I mean, that would be for me motivation.
Okay.
Or it would be nice, let me say, because I want to bring somebody in and they say, oh, I don't know, $120.
Yeah.
And so then I could say, okay, how about $80? I give you 40 of my coupons.
Yeah. That's interesting.
I like that because it's not cash. You can't use it at the store somewhere. You don't have to use it. You can use it within the organization and you can help other people to join. And that's good if you can help other people to join. You can use it any way you want. Or you can use it towards your monthly membership. If you constantly bring in somebody, then you don't pay a monthly membership. Or
Right?
half of it at some point. I don't know what machinery this takes to
To make that
uh
happen.
yeah. Yeah.
Well,
That's up to you. It's not that easy.
it with the system up viral, you create the coupons, you put it into the system, and
Yeah.
it monitors everything automatically. So when someone signs up, they get an email, and if they refer a friend, then they get an email saying, here's your certificate or here's your coupon, you qualified for your coupon, and then once they get 3 people signing up, for example, you go, okay, all of a sudden here's your 4th email, and there's is your free course, or you don't have to pay anymore.
Mm, yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But what was I gonna say?
Uh-huh.
Earphones off.
Oh, yes. Let me take my earphones off again here now.
Yeah.
Hi, Ola.
Hi, Diana.
I don't know if the sound is. Let's see.
Oh, it's just love shots, huh?
You there, Hilda?
Oh yeah.
Hi, Ola.
You lose
Oh
me?
no, I don't have.
Oops, the
Our
sound.
sound is not in from.
Are you using the webcam? You're gonna
Hello.
use the webcam.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can. Can
Yes.
you hear me? Yes.
Well,
But I can't hear you. Okay, so
we can't hear you.
let me.
Oh. Whew.
Microphone, speaker.
Come again?
This is me. I am here.
Now we landed.
And can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Oh, very good. Okay, great. We have worked out all the problems.
All the
No.
problems. This is great. I should leave you alone more often. I heard you were talking about the referral system, huh?
Yeah, we got started with that.
The up arrow thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got started with
Okay. I just wanted to mention a few things. We thought it is complicated that, you know, you send out to your group, I send out to my group. Now that we know whoever registered and those people get our 12 weeks of information, videos, whatever. We said this last time at the end, that you could just send it out to everybody because you have the emails, and on the bottom it should say Diana and me, right, combined.
Yeah.
Because it's actually really funny that I always have to watch until Kira is available, then she sends it out to whom? I mean, you have the list.
Yeah.
You have eventually the people who signed up for the 12-week challenge.
Yeah, you mentioned that you would like to continue to send out emails to everyone on your list, even if they didn't sign up. And if we are to send emails with only the people, that's all, we only have access to the people who signed up, which is fine. It's just however you like to do it.
Yeah.
Um,
Then, I mean, I think we can just continue for a little bit because I have actually other lists that we didn't send it to yet. Like a girlfriend group or where I was last year in San Diego at this Optimum Health Institute. I have probably 20 emails from those women, and I have, you know, just new people. I have hundreds of therapists.
Welcome home, Kia.
Kira's coming in from shopping.
we can see that.
I told Steve that Dr. Kim invited himself for tonight to come over for dinner.
Oh.
Yeah.
Tonight.
He's
Wait. Which Mr. Kim? Which Mr. Kim?
Bishop Kim, apparently. Let's see. Is he Bishop Kim?
The second.
No, not second gen. He's not second gen. He's
He's
Dr.
an old
Kim.
person for my dad's funeral.
Dr. Kim, he has grown kids. Let me see. And he is, you know, a level away from mother, if even.
Okay.
Kim Ki-hun. I have no idea, but very friendly, almost. Is he Bishop Kim? Oh, he loves Kathy. Yeah. So we'll break it up tonight.
Yeah.
And
you can tell him that Steve. You can tell him that Steve says thank you again for supporting for my father's Sumwa.
Oh, I will. He loves her. He visits her, apparently, Pam said. So I'm just going to weave into our conversations and all the things we do, all these people. He just warmed up. I mean, he saw me and it clicked. He wanted to talk to me and he wanted to connect, and then he invited himself. He was just like a magnet, or maybe I'm the magnet. And he was so drawn to it, and he's coming tonight. He said, I need to come see you this week because next week I'm going to Chicago to my family. I better come this week. So, hey, sure.
Wow. Is he coming alone or does he have a wife?
Yeah, alone. The wife is in Chicago.
Okay.
I said, are you going to bring a driver, you know, because we make dinner? Or are you going to bring Akira-san or somebody?
Entourage.
I haven't yet gotten an answer, so we have enough fish from Alaska.
I see.
Akira brought from her sister, so it all fits.
That's why
she brought fish from Alaska?
Yeah. You can, they have an Alaskan AI, everybody. Because people fly out to Kodiak on that, and they like I have a doctor client from Ohio, and I visited them. I don't know when it was when I did the session for the Beckers, Ellen Becker. So I visited them, and she said, "Oh look!" She opened the freezer. She said, "Oh look, all that fish we have from Kodiak." My husband went with his friends fishing, and so these people, you know, who pay big money to go, they bring these containers on with ice in it, with fish, frozen fish, on the airplane, and they ship that to wherever they are coming from. So it's very common here, very common. You go on a bear hunting trip, or you go on a fishing trip in Alaska, and then you ship home whatever you paid for it, high price.
Yeah.
Not the shipping, but the fish. You know, it's not as cheap as when you go to the grocery store and buy your fish, but you had an experience. I mean, these are people who want experience.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, incredible.
Yeah, so she's gonna have this powerful man come over
With the powerful fish.
with lots of contacts.
Yeah, he has a lot of contact. So I'll in the afternoon prepare and write all this down, what I have done. I'm definitely gonna rub it under his nose.
I like this.
That, yeah, for 30 years I've done holding a coaching now. All my coaches go and serve now Kimi's idea and here and there, and you know, whatever. And we
And now
create.
you're serving True Mother's idea
And-
was helping
yeah,
you
and
to become a
absolutely. When
crystal.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. The day mother said, become clearer than a crystal.
And we have a program that's called and created for that.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Clearer than a crystal. Then immediately I sat down and prayed, and I thought, and this idea came to me, and I just talked to Steve's wife, and boom,
There we
God,
go.
heaven is guiding us, and said, this is what you need to create. The Girl Scouts all around the country.
Absolutely.
It's the
You
new
can-
flavor, the
you
new
can-
flavor of True Mother.
You can even add more credibility to Diana by talking about how in 2020 she was in Chungpyeong with Im Moon, and they were discussing having her healing center in Chungpyeong using her business idea models, but it didn't go through. But they were talking about it, so it's already in there. You know, respect from the leadership in Chungpyeong to make a healing center.
And to add even on top of that, Steve and Diana were on the Sao Tome, on the what is it? On the first restored nation for 2020. We were there to help out with the summit.
Oh my God. First restored nation. Okay, and the other one, In Pyang is his name?
Im Moon.
In Pyo Moon. INYOO. No. In INPY. In Pyo. And then Moon.
INPYO.
Yeah.
INPYO.
Oh,
Intyo.
no.
He is
Okay.
now the international director in Chongqing for the international people.
Oh, he is, okay. Wow, wow. You have all this thing, and we have quite a network.
We do.
We do. We do. We do. We do.
And this is just meant to be,
That was funny.
it's amazing the things that are happening here. Something else is happening.
Yeah,
Including that.
the internet also got a part of your drugs, and now they're it's relaxing.
You weren't so emotional.
You know,
Just at the right time.
including I told Steve this morning, I woke up with a kink in my neck, and I know my neck because I'm fused, that it gets worse and worse, and it can take like 3 weeks of a drama, that I can't look down on my phone, that I can't sit at the computer, that I can't think straight,
that.
all this stuff. If I don't,
You had that.
if I don't fix it, yeah, it's buzzing, because it's buzzing all over and so on. So I thought, wow, I saw a chiropractor's, and now, I mean, a store front the other day next to a French bakery. Let me drive over there and just walk in if they take new clients and who they are. And I walk in, it's an elder Japanese woman. And she said, oh yeah, I can take you right away, but you're fused. I can't adjust you. I just stretch your muscles. That woman gave me a full hour, the best massage I ever had in my life. With, you know, she puts the tense unit somewhere and then she has this little stick, what is it called? The, not sonogram, the stimulator, whatever. And does that deep, it goes deep into the muscle massage all over for an hour. From literally from my lower back to here.
Wow.
And then stretching and my hips she worked on and stretched and God, she made me a new woman today.
Wow.
I'm gonna go again this week. And I tell my son who's stressed out and rock climbers, right? They have injuries all the time. I said, I'm gonna get you clients so you have a line out the door. I'm known for that.
Wow.
Well, that's
So-
nice. Well, I'm happy you found her for yourself, especially how you need that.
Right. Myself. I don't want to tell too many people. So she has $25. That was the point. That's why I wanted to say to you, there's nowhere, anywhere where you can pay less
What?
than $80 or something. And she charges 25. So I thought, oh God,
I think
I'm
I'm gonna
gonna
come
go-
and fly over Hilda.
I'm gonna go twice a week until I feel like 25.
Yeah.
Okay, back to where were we?
Well,
Where
we stopped at how to send out the emails. And yes, we can do it like for the challenge. I can send out the emails to everyone under support@crystalwithin.org, for example, or under my name, it doesn't matter. And then since we're still going to send out other emails, like for example, invite everyone to the webinar, the big webinar, and other emails.
Yeah.
With updated information, that one can still go to your data list, which I don't have, to everyone.
Right.
What do
But
you think?
everything you send out to that group that already is interested, if you add me to it, then first of all, I can watch it and I'm in the loop, and second, have the product, and second, I can, you know, when I think of somebody of my friends or a new person or something, then I can forward it.
Mm.
Well, will you have access to that also, Hilda?
Oh, I see. Well, still, just add me to the group because,
Sure.
Okay.
yeah. So I know every time when you send something out, then I'm aligned with it.
Okay, so we will send it only to the people that are on the group list, and then you will forward it out to your people if you want.
Yeah,
to.
that's right. And on the
Awesome.
bottom, it has both of our names and photos. So that's great.
Right.
Then that will be under support@crystal.org.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Either you
And then-
send it out or I send it out.
No, I can say.
I was backing up a little bit. What was the other thing that you wanted to talk about in that line of?
The 4-week program and the referral system, but I don't know if we went through it with the referral
Is
system.
that what you mean, Hilda, or did you mean specifically about the email?
Oh,
I think I'm done. I don't know. The referral.
The
Yeah.
referral program.
Should we talk about, sum up what we figured about
Sure,
yeah, please.
referral system?
sure.
That you have a software. If we could ask our women who are signed up for the 12 weeks, that they forward it to friends. Or you explain, and then what, is it entered?
Yeah, so there's a software called UpViral, and when someone signs up, it immediately opens up a next page, like a funnel,
Mhm.
and the next page says share it.
Mhm.
And if you share it, here's the bonuses you can get. If you share, if one person signs up, you get and that's the thing we're talking about.
Yeah.
Hilda mentioned maybe a coupon with a specific value amount to that coupon. And every time they get another person sign up, they get more of the same kind of coupon. So they pile up until it's enough to pay off. You have 3 or 4 people who sign up under you, you basically don't have to pay anything, or you can take that amount and give it to somebody else who needs support. to join the
They
group?
get the coupon, wait,
So my story was, yes, let me say that. So if they sign somebody up for the $120 4 weeks program,
so for the flagship, they have to
Yeah.
find somebody to sign up for the flagship. Not
Uh,
for the free challenge, right?
I see, for the free challenge.
No,
Because we don't win really so much.
No, we don't even make money. It's just a
Exactly.
free challenge. Just
Well-
sign up, just join. There's no commitment.
Maybe we can,
don't say just the flagship, because there's, I wanted to sell the
I have-
whole, I wanted to sell the whole program, the whole year, everything all into one price.
well, if somebody gets somebody else to sign up for the free challenge, they can get a free bonus, for example, a guided meditation or a free EFT session recorded, so you don't have to do the work.
Yeah,
And if they get somebody to sign up for the flagship program, so that they actually pay, then maybe they can get a small bonus in form
a
of money.
coupon. Yeah, I was suggesting a coupon of
Coupon.
$10
Yeah,
because they can only use it with us. And if they tell other friends and have maybe by then have 6 coupons for $10 each, and then they tell a friend who says, oh, I can't afford it, then she can say, oh, I can pay half of it because I have coupons.
mhm.
And that way they can help, or they can use it for their own membership for later or something. So I think this way they can help other women, and it's a good $10 is okay.
But there's a difference of getting somebody to sign up for the 4-week program and then for the kickoff challenge, right? So we need to have
Oh,
some
absolutely.
bonuses.
Absolutely. For the kickoff, we're not going to give money away because we don't even make money.
Exactly.
For the kickoff, like you said, I like that they have a choice. Maybe they say, use your coupon, and they go into a system where they can click free meditation. Or what did you say? What was the other thing?
Or maybe a free EFT session that you can record. A jumbo EFT
Okay,
session.
watching an EFT session, right? That they would get something, 2 or 3 choices for it.
Yeah.
Or they can use the coupon.
Okay,
Is that what you had in mind?
I'm just getting ideas from you guys.
Also, did you have any thing already in
Let
mind?
me write down what you wrote. Coupon.
Coupon in form of money?
You see, it could be a chapter from your book or my manual, a free one.
Yeah.
We already have that, that's existing, so we could put that out. Of course, if they buy your book, they can buy it. How much is your book?
I don't even know. Something
Yeah.
like $10 or so.
Yeah, then they can buy the whole book for 10, but they have to spend the $10. But in my case, you have to take a class for $200
Yeah.
in order to get the manual of 100 pages. And so that would be definitely a value. That would be a value. That would also, I could do old videos, or I could make new videos where I talk about the noble child or this and that, and they could get something like that.
Mm-hmm. Did you understand the last part?
Okay, so we're talking about giving away something for free as a bonus for signing up for the challenge.
Right.
Yeah.
And we talked about either a meditation, an EFT session, or what Hilda just said is a free chapter from my book, or something, a book summary that she already has, or a video. That's what the stuff that she's usually selling for $200.
I see.
Yeah. Summaries.
You wanted to give something away that has a value of $200?
No, $10. One chapter, not the whole thing.
Okay, so would they pay $10 instead? Is that what you're saying? They would have to pay $10?
You can use the coupon and they get a chapter for free. Yeah, because that's a manual that comes with a course that costs $200, and I have 6 or 7 chapters that they could.
Well, if they sign up for the challenge and they refer a friend, you have to decide how many friends before they get the value of a whole chapter or a whole book or whatever. But if they refer somebody, then they'll get an email that says, hey, this person signed up, congratulations. Here's your free gift. then they don't
Yeah.
need to get a coupon that then gives them access to the book, right? You just give it to them in the email.
I see, but people have different, I mean, a person who is, let's say,
You want to
doesn't want to deal with parenting, that's my field, or anything reading like this, and she really would want a free meditation or beautiful music with meditation, guided meditation or something, then she would choose that, not my article, not my
I see.
chapter, not my chapter. So
So
I thought,
do you think it makes them work hard for it? Like if they get an email saying they want it, here's a coupon, then here are the next steps. What do? You use the coupon, you email us and back and say, hey, I want this item, can you send it to me? And then we have to then send it to them versus just putting all the stuff on one email and letting them choose what they want.
well, they can also, what I thought was, if they brought in 2 people and for the real program, so they got 2 coupons for $10, they can use it for their the monthly fee that we have as after care. We said we're gonna charge $21, right?
Yeah.
That's 20, so they can use it towards that.
I see. Okay, so redeemable coupons. Okay.
Yeah, right. So it really could have value for them personally. They don't need to choose a meditation or a book chapter. They could
Okay, I like that idea.
they can pay their own membership then. If they never want to pay a membership, they always tell 2 new people, and that covers their monthly membership.
Okay, so in both cases for the main program, the whole year program, or the 4-week program, whatever it is, in both cases for the main program and the challenge, you want to offer them a redeemable coupon that has a value that they can then accumulate by getting more people to sign up and then use it however they want to use it.
Okay, so we said for the 12, if they bring somebody to the 12 weeks, we only give them something that we also have free, video or something. But when they bring somebody for the 4 weeks where they actually pay, then they get $10 coupons.
Exactly. Yeah, I like that. I like that better.
Yeah.
Because we don't win really, as Hilda said, we don't make any money for the challenge. It doesn't mean that the people who come to the challenge will sign up for the 4 weeks. So if we already give them coupons, we didn't win anything. So
No,
we only
Yeah,
Maybe it
maybe-
does. Maybe it does. If you give somebody who signed up for the challenge on week 6, and they can of course catch up on their own, but they sign up anyways, and then they get a coupon, a redeemable coupon with a value on there, say $10, that can be redeemed for any items of what you offer, either the 4-week program or a one day event or whatever. It's still usable, because then if it's only usable for the program afterwards, then they'll be inclined or incentivized to then use it for the program and join, right? So
the person who referred, they got it. Yeah.
Exactly.
So
the person who they
if
referred.
I'm going through the 12-week challenge and I bring in 5 people, then are you saying that you are
Because then you'll use the coupons to enter into the main program.
Yeah, but if I bring in 5 people to the challenge and none of them is joining.
1 second.
Well, we don't know that. It's a gamble at the moment.
Yeah. So that's why I'm saying for right now. Okay.
It's basically bringing more people into the door to hear about us, and with the possibility of us making some money.
I get it. Yeah. I
So
get
it's
that.
good.
Okay, whatever.
Really, it's
You
good.
can
Actually,
decide.
really fun.
I
mean,
So that means, okay, I get it, because definitely some of our sisters will say, oh, $120. So if they bring in enough other people, okay, I agree.
So let me explain the system again.
Well, I understood that, but
If you come in the challenge, you don't pay anything. Anyone can join the challenge. anyone can join the
Yeah,
challenge.
I know that.
But the rule is when people join the challenge, they have a higher chance of joining the paid program because they're building a relationship with you.
Yeah, I know that.
Okay, so the goal should be to get as many people in the challenge as possible so that
Yeah.
they can then have a higher chance to join the paid program.
Yeah.
So if you want to incentivize, do you agree with that first of all? That the more people you get to come into the challenge, the higher the chance of more people paying for the
Absolutely.
program.
Of
I want
course.
100 people on the challenge.
Okay, so if you want 100 people in the challenge, and so far you only have 20, you have to try to get all of them to invite 4 friends or 3 friends and see
Yeah.
if one of them will sign up.
Yeah.
And so if all of them do that, they will say, why should I invite someone? If you say, well, I'll give you a $10 off coupon for the main program if you have someone successfully sign up for the challenge, then they will say, okay, cool, they do it. Then all of a sudden they all get a $10 coupon, all 20 of them. They all get a $10 coupon. Then you have now a higher chance of getting 80 people, part of that 80 people to sign up for the program as opposed to nobody. You know what I mean? It brings people in the door.
Yeah, sure.
So you make your money back. Like multiply. Actually, you make so much money.
Well, it's just imaginary thinking. We don't know if they are going to sign up for the 4 weeks.
But you lose if you don't try. You're guaranteed to lose if you
Well,
don't try.
if we're going to do that, then we need to build a system that we can track that they're actually doing the challenge. Not that they say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna sign my husband up just to get the coupon, and the husband never watches anything and they don't participate in the challenge.
But the coupon's not worth anything unless they sign up for the program after, right?
No, that's not what you said. You said if they sign up for the challenge, then the person who referred gets the $10 coupon.
Coupon, yeah. For
Yes.
what? For the program coming up next.
Correct.
Yeah.
So now let's say Mary says, hey, you know what? If I get somebody to sign up, I get a $10 coupon. So I take my husband, he's gonna sign up. She gets the $10 coupon, but he doesn't do anything.
Okay, she gets the
So-
$10 coupon. What else?
So what I'm saying is we need to track the
Yeah.
people who sign up for the free challenge
Yeah.
to see if they're actually doing it and participating.
Okay, so he signs up, she gets 10, then what?
Yeah, and then she makes maybe 3 other people signing up. She gets $40, and nobody is really interested in the.
But she's
I get
very interested.
Yeah, but you get the point.
But
Then it's
suddenly-
not a win-win.
It is a win because you got emails. You got emails from
Then
5
nobody. What if nobody's interested? My point is, if we do it like that, if we give already basically money away in the free challenge, which we're doing already for free, then we should track it. And that's something easy to do. When we can say, when we give them the homework, share how the homework has helped you here.
Okay,
So
so
that we can see, okay, the person is actually listening to the videos and they're doing the homework. Here's the feedback. And that's a win for us because we get even more feedback on how people are doing on the challenge.
Mm.
Plus we see if they're actually doing it.
I mean, you can do how you want to get more people involved and active. And
Do you first understand my point that I was saying?
okay,
Then
so
can you repeat that?
your point was
I
that,
understand your point that we give, if people are really that awful or that, which of course they're out there, and say, okay, I sign up and email 4 people, I get $40 coupons, and in January I sign up, instead of 120, I have to pay only 80. And hi, doctor, hold 1 second. I just
so
can't.
what
sign
you're
up.
saying is,
Hello? Yes, I moved to the West Coast. I'm not there anymore. Thank you. But yeah, then it would be fraud, or it would be a disadvantage for us because suddenly the person pays only 80 instead of 120, but nobody else is joining because she was just putting in emails.
yeah,
I get
that's
what
your
you're
fear. People will just put in emails.
Yeah, but it's also nice for us to know actually if we do it no matter what, that we get feedback from the homework because it is showing us, are they satisfied? Like we get to
That's
know.
two different points, though. You can ensure that they're active.
I think it's both. We get a benefit to make sure that they're actually serious in that, and we see if the content that we're presenting is good.
I see.
So I think.
I see.
No, okay, so how about if, okay, I invite 4 people. And then by the time we register in January, if one of the 4 people also registers, I get $10 off. No.
Say that again.
That's something different.
Okay, I am in the challenge and I said, this is fantastic. Okay, I tell 10 of my friends, it's registered somewhere with your system. If 2 of the 10 sign up for the business and pay for it in January, I register, I get $20 off. 2 times 10.
That's how it's always been.
No.
Yeah, it has always been that way. The person who gets the coupons is the person who shared it with their friends.
Right,
No,
but
no, what
Diana
Hilda
didn't
is
get the
saying-
step.
Hold on.
Diana didn't get the step that they have to wait for the coupon until we know if any of the referrals actually signed up and pay for the course in January. If they just get it, then they could just fraud. I mean, they could just make a scam out of the whole thing and say, okay, I give you 10 emails. Dang, I now have $100 coupon.
You're talking about signing up for the paid for program or the challenge?
Correct. Not for the program, but
Okay.
where they're paying. So it's kind of like a coupon on hold.
Well, the system that I'm talking about, UpViral, when you sign up, we're talking about signing up for the challenge now.
Okay, for the
And
challenge.
the goal is to get as many people in the challenge as possible, so that it increases the chances of people signing up for the paid program coming up.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so we're all on the same page. Can you move this back, please? Oh, so if that's the goal, then we have to incentivize people that we're going to give them something that will help them pay for the program when they sign up for the program, when the program comes. It's helping them towards that because they're excited about it, they want it, maybe they can't afford it. So in the challenge, when you refer 10 people, like you said, and 2 people sign up, you're the one who referred them, so you get the coupon for the program that you're going to pay for. You're going to get $20 off.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, I'm repeating after you.
But they are only getting it if these people sign up.
Exactly.
They're not getting it the moment when they get the, give us 10 emails. They're not getting 10 times 10. I mean, 10 coupons. Because we don't know what these people are going to do. Only by the time they sign up. Got it.
Well, that's something different.
No, it's not. It's the same thing.
No, I mean, I was saying that that's different now from what we said earlier. Earlier it was they get the coupons, 10 coupons if 10 people sign up for the free challenge.
Yeah.
But what Hilda is saying, they only get the coupons if these people are going to sign up next year also, the coupon on hold, which is what I like better because that ensures.
So they have to sign up twice? That's not the idea.
No, we are confusing because we also talked about something. We started out saying that they get something for free. If they bring in a person to listen to the challenge, we give them a link for free meditation, or we give them a link to a free chapter. That doesn't cost us anything. It doesn't hurt us. They are excited they get something for free.
Yeah.
I think that's how we should do it, that if 2 of the 10 people they gave us, that person brought in, if a person signs up and actually pays $120, that person makes also $10 back for her own course.
Okay.
Out of the 10 people, 3 people sign up and pay, she gets $30 benefit for her own course. And people get real benefits. They get a benefit immediately, something free. That's a little bit a question of what, how many things do we have that we can give away for
Exactly.
free?
If they sign up 10 people, do we have 10
Then we
things to
can-
give away?
Yeah,
If they
Then-
sign up 10 people, do we have 10 items to give away?
yeah.
Oh, that's not how oh, I
That's
see.
what
You
what
guys,
we just said, how
I'm-
we're gonna
That's
do
what
it.
I just said. That's what I just said.
Maybe
Yeah.
repeat what Philip
No.
just said, so we are on one page.
yeah. The way the system works with UpViral
You did-
is every time you sign up, every time you sign up, you
Mhm.
get a chance to receive something in return. And you're proposing, what I understand you saying is you're proposing when someone signs up for the challenge, you will give them directly a free something for signing up. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, now, when they refer their link to somebody else to say, hey, sign up, and that person signs up, are you suggesting that the person who just signed up will get a free gift? And the person who already signed up and shared the link would also get a second free gift?
No, I don't know
Because
where you're
so that
coming
means
from.
that you have to make a bunch of gifts.
No, I don't know where you're coming from. Only the people who invite others get coupons or free things.
Exactly. Okay. So if Mary signs up and then she invites John and John signs up, Mary doesn't get a second gift.
Mary doesn't get a first gift either.
She gets
Wait.
a first gift for signing up. As a thank you for signing up, here's a gift.
No,
Then-
wait a second. Not for the challenge. Everybody who signs up for the challenge already gets this opportunity to go through a free program.
Yes.
Everybody signing up, they don't get anything. They get a free program.
Right.
So I just signed up. Let's make this clear. I just signed up. I'm all excited and they think, wow, I have to tell Nancy, Kendra, whatever, 5 girls. And I forward the invitation and say, you gotta join this. This is really interesting. Try it. It's even for free all the way through January. It's free. And you have the system. How do you know they are coming from me? That, well, I go on your link, whatever, and put in these 5 names, maybe, I don't know how it works. And if 2 of them sign up,
Yeah.
let's say Nancy and Kendra, they say, okay, I want to be part of this, I sign up.
You get an email.
Now I get a thank you email.
Mhm.
I don't know what the free thing would be, but I get a thank you email. Oh, I know what we could do. Thank you email. And we could give them, so 2 people signed up, and now we could say thank you. You have now 2 coupons for which covers your first month of aftercare.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
Wait.
I know.
They signed up, Nancy and Kendra signed up for the free challenge.
Right.
Then you get something.
Yeah.
And then when they sign up.
No, what is that something? Because she's saying
No.
it's a coupon now.
What I'm saying is we are only giving them something that they can cash in after they take the full paid program, the membership, because
So it goes back.
we haven't received anything yet. They're just signing somebody up for free. But wait a second. If these 2 people, they are now participating in the challenge. If these 2 people sign up and pay us $120, then you give me 2 coupons towards my own membership, towards my own course fee in January.
And
So-
what do you get right away from us? Just a coupon in the future, maybe?
Yes.
Or you get
thank you.
something for free right now?
Just a thank you. Well, that's our choice. But since I don't know what, if I give you 10 emails, do you really have 10 gifts for me?
I mean,
Free-
it could also happen that they get people, 2 people this week, another 2 next week, and then we should have something small to give to them, which is, I think we can pull out a lot of things that we have.
I suggest otherwise. I suggest the first person who signs up under your invitation, you,
Yeah.
Hilda, you signed up and then you shared it with Nancy and Nancy signs up, you get a
Yeah.
free gift. And I tell you in the email, get somebody else to sign up and you get a coupon towards towards the program. So now you're like, oh, cool, I get a second gift towards the future program if I sign up another person.
Wow, that's all so complicated. That's so complicated. And that theory that when you sign me up, do you really think I only invite Nancy? I'm a leader. So I am right away saying, oh, I have a OHI group, I have a girlfriend group, I have whatever. I would be the one who sends it out to 30 people.
Yeah.
And you don't have 30 free gifts for me. You don't have, I don't even want 30 free gifts.
No.
I don't have time to read it and to absorb.
No, you get everything for free because you send it to 30 people, and if they all sign up, you would have almost 6 months free.
Yeah. I don't know if we are getting anywhere with this because we are hooked on $10. If we could just say $3, or we could say scam, or we could say become, what Girl Scout can you become? First, I'm a normal member. I'm attending something. I'm just putting my nose into it and figure out who they are. If I refer 30 people to it, I get a letter from the local Girl Scout leader and say, thank you. That's what people want. They want gratitude and they want to belong. They want to be recognized.
Yeah.
They want to be recognized.
Yeah.
Wow, you do this. So maybe that is something that to get a certain status.
That's what I like. I agree with you.
Yeah.
We were going to go into, I didn't do that yet, but I was going to go into, we were thinking about creating a package, a self-care package for, we're thinking of creating a self-care package for the women when they sign up, that they would get something cute that has the logo on it, and some notebook and some cards and some things that are self-care related. And for people who refer, like you're talking about, who refer a lot of people, who are leaders and they refer a lot and they sign up, we want to honor them even more by giving them something very special, right?
You know what? Just like you go to the grocery store, or where is it? Oh no, you go to Marshall's in America. You go to Marshall's and you just shop for $150. So you pay on the card, on their credit card. You don't get anything at the moment, but you get points. And when you are up to 500 points, they send you $5 cash. I mean, $5 towards the next purchase. So why don't we do something like that they collect points?
Yeah.
A thank you note. If you have invited 10 or 15 people or something like this, you get even a different letter, not just a thank you note with 2 sentences in it. You get, wow, from signed by Diana and myself. And you gather points. Let's make a point system. And with the points, then you can give the points to yourself or to anybody.
I like that.
That's much simpler. Because if let's just say if I as it is, honestly, with these sisters who signed up, all of them know so many people. They can send it out personally to so many friends. If they know that they are supporting True Mother's idea, and they can gather points for it that they can use in January when they sign up for their course.
I like that. We'd have to go more into detail about what you can redeem with those points, especially if we're going into the future. If we can show them in the future that they would get more and more items, bags, clothing, books, all these things that are redeemable. Then that's already exciting. It's future related. It's credit towards the future. It's nice. I like the idea.
Yeah, I like it. I like the point system because then I just feel like, oh, I have a little bank account there, and I gather something, and I want to tell other people anyway. And let's just say at some point, I have enough points. I pay 1 month of my membership, or I feel like I invite somebody and I give her all my points. So we need a different, we need to think about it and come up with a realistic point system another time. But points is a good way to go because, like I'm saying, they can spend it for themselves or for others.
I see.
We have to kind of do that, I don't know, quickly because the challenge is already going in the second week. Should we talk about it now? Like how many points do they need to get what?
Yeah. Okay. If so, I just gave the information to 30 people. Oh no, to 10 people. I mean, to 10 people, and you give me what, 5 points per person, but the points aren't worth $1 for each point. Usually,
isn't it that you get points once they sign up actually for the free challenge, not only when you send it out?
I see. Yeah. Okay. So when they sign up, for the free challenge, you get
points.
How many points? That's all we need to figure out. How many points?
1 point per person, and then we decide if you have 5 points, you get this whatever gift. If you have 10 points, you get a coupon or whatever.
Nobody does only 1 point. They do 10, they do 20, they do 50. They don't
right. Diana, you want to have the stars in your account. You want to have everything twinkle stars in your full account with blue and red and golden stars. Dang, I have a full bank account. All these stars in my bank account.
Stars.
And then, no, whatever. It's points. The points, the stars.
They collect crystals, and if they have,
oh my God, crystals, yes. They collect crystals. So for everybody,
oh my God, I can see it twinkle.
Everybody who signs up for this program, you don't want just 1 crystal.
No, you're right.
Yeah, everybody wants more. So I just got 5.
Oh no. No. There is crystal. A crystal is valued a lot of points. Just like when you're in the network marketing, you have to work towards coming to a black diamond. Remember something like this.
Right.
So you want to get a certain amount of points that lead up to a crystal. And when you have a crystal, are you a crystal member? Oh, you are a crystal member. You must be a leader. You're really active. You're a crystal member.
Then they can join for the program for free. So
don't you think when Nancy signs up to be in the free challenge, I get 5 crystals?
Oh, no.
What,
you only get 1 crystal. You become a crystal member when you have done a lot. So there needs to be something before.
I know, but if I get 5 crystals, and then it just, it would, 1 is so poor. 1 crystal is sitting there. I feel like I want to have 3 or 5 for that. And
okay, so what's the name of a crystal that's like one of it is just massive? It's just awesome.
Now let's see. And when she signs up for the $120 program, then I get 10 crystals or whatever. And then she says, that I have at some point. Let's say I have 100 crystals, but they're not worth $100. They're just worth $20.
That's one of the most healing crystals.
Which one?
Hilda, we were talking about what's the name of one particular like huge
Yeah.
rock, like the pink diamond or something. That's like you're working towards that, and you're that person. When you're that member, it means you've gathered so many points that you can do so many things.
This is the clearest crystal, the Bergkristall, the one that has the most healing power and is the clearest. So they could work towards becoming, but in English it doesn't sound very nice.
What is it?
It sounds rock crystal.
Oh, Bergkristall. The Bergkristall.
Yeah.
Rock.
Maybe there's a nicer name.
You can keep it in German. Bergkristall.
Yeah. So let me just go back to the marshals. If every dollar you spend, you get $2. Every dollar I've spent on a flight, you get, I think, 2 points or something. Anywhere you have more than one, it doesn't $1, 1 point.
Yeah.
It doesn't equal that. You get points. And then we have, it's the thing. We had 125,000 points from our credit cards. But what do you get for it? I had to pay 80,000 to fly to Europe. So, or I don't know, more maybe. So it's all gone. Oops, it goes quickly, but it feels so good. Wow, 125,000 points.
So maybe then they get 10 points for one person who signs up. Is that enough?
Well, for the free program, you can just give them 5.
Sorry, say it again.
For the free program, we can just give them 5 points.
5 points. 5 points if they get one person to sign up for the.
But then if they sign up for the course in January and you brought them in, right? Then you get 10 or 15 points.
Yes.
So that when you collect.
For signing up, you get 5 points. For referring somebody, you get 10 or 15 points.
For getting them to sign up for the kick-off challenge, you get 5 points for one person. And if that same person now that you got to get to the challenge goes also to the 4-week program, then you get 10 points.
Now you get, well, we have to give more because that's only double. Then let's say 20 points, it's only $4. If you do 5, basically 5 points are equaling $1. Then somehow we have to make it like this, that you can, when you sign up and you have 100 points, that equals what? $20 deduction or something. So we have to calculate that. I don't know, my brain is right.
I see what you're saying.
Maybe let's stick first with the free challenge. If they get this and this many points, what do they get? So they get one person, they have 5 points. Until which point do we want to give them something?
You're going further.
No.
If you just sign up, if Hilda just signs up, she should get points.
No. Nothing. We get nothing.
But the points do nothing for you unless you sign up for the next program.
No, we sign up for the program and there's nothing. Only if I bring other people in.
Exactly. It's a referral program.
Only if I bring in other people, I get points, which makes my program in January cheaper. That's the whole point.
Okay.
So
5 points for referring someone or to getting someone to sign up. And then what?
And then if they have, maybe the first stop is, the first bonus is by 20 points. What do they get? Or earlier, if that means they would have signed up.
So they had 4 people, they brought in 4 people, they should get something.
Okay, so 4 people is the first one. Or should they get something with 3 people first?
What do they get something? What does that mean? Something?
That we have to decide what they get.
Well, why should you stop them? If Hilda wants to get 20 people to sign up and if she gets 5 points per person.
So now I have 100 points.
Then it's 100 points. She can.
And I actually don't. Yeah, I don't want anything else. I just want to know how much discount I have in January when I sign up.
Exactly. So then with the 100 points,
course, I want to know how much discount, what is my 100 points worth? $20. So instead of 120, I pay 100. Is that correct?
if that's what you want it to be, but I see what you're saying. I get the theory behind it. I still agree. I agree, and it goes back to even the same thing with the coupon that you were talking about. That you get a dollar amount worth a reduction towards the course if you sign up on the challenge. And you didn't like that idea because you thought anyone can sign up fake people, collect coupons so that they can get a cheaper discount on
you're
the
right.
course. You didn't like that idea, and I like that idea because it makes more people sign up.
Can we stick to what we already decided? I don't know. I don't know.
You didn't follow me anymore.
It's confusing. We said we're gonna figure out what they get with how many points, right?
No, I know,
We're
but
going back and forth. We're
I-
not getting any further.
no, we are going back to that if we collect points while people sign up, we give out points to people who sign up for the free challenge, then it is like we're giving money away. Eventually in January, we make it, but it's okay. So that would mean 4 people give me $20. So that means if 20, so 4 times 6, 20. If I bring in 24 people who participate in the free challenge, it is unreal. It is very realistic to think that at least one person joins the $120.
Yeah.
Probably 2. That means we just increased our email list. That's what Steve was talking about. The email list, we want that. I mean, email lists, they have value. And then we also made $120 more. We gave away 120, but 2 people joined and we got 240 from them. So we made 20. And if we do it often enough, we have more money.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is that if they come to a very high amount of points, let's say they have 300 or 400 points, they get a coupon for the program reduction in January.
That's right.
But what about the little people? What if they bring 3 people, 10 people? There should be also something that we're giving away.
Oh, that's not what.
And that's what I thought we were building up, was thinking about.
Yes. So exactly, because we are saying that 5 points are equal to $1. And if they have, what was it? I mean, everything that I said now was equaling it. So if they have 3 people, they brought in 3 people, then they got 15 points. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'm wrong with what I did.
5 points times 3 people is 15 points.
Yeah. Then they would only get. That's ridiculous. Then they would only get $3.
No, it's just I feel like we're not moving forward. When I don't know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We want to have several things, right? We don't only want to give coupons. We want to give them something when they bring in 3 people, when they bring in 5 people, or they, when they have 200 points, then they get a coupon because now this is awesome. They bring in so many people.
But so when they bring in, let's say they brought in 10 people for the free program, and 10 times 5 is 50. So they have 50 points. And if 10 people, and if nobody's joining for the program, then they have 50 points. That's all they have.
What do you mean if nobody's joining? For the free challenge?
From the 10 people, nobody's paying in January for a course. Then they at least have for that effort $5 off. That's all they have.
are we not doing anything anymore of here is this item that you get for your points? They only collect points that are equal of money. Nothing else anymore?
You know, I think we're such a fresh, young organization and program. We are overdoing it and overwhelming ourselves with systems, first of all, and also with you and me producing. I feel, I mean, maybe you can handle it, but I wonder, you know, if we make it so complicated, if women are, if I'm in, what am I, self-motivated or what are we?
Ambitious.
Ambitious. If I'm
Whatever.
an ambitious woman and
Yeah.
have a business, do you really think I collect points to get $3 off a system?
No.
I don't know. I don't. I give a crap about it. I just want to be, I want to have a gold membership. I want to be a diamond. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to be a purple crystal or whatever. So
Yeah.
I don't want you to send me an article of parenting or another meditation, I think, because you are delivering this in our classes. You give me in the 4-week program about meditation, and throughout the year, these members, they get fed because I pay a membership, you feed me and you teach me about meditation and you give me a free link and stuff like this. And I follow the program. That's all I can do because I'm a very busy woman. But because I tell other women about it, I have this bank account in my mind that is glitter and has all colors and stars and crystals in it. And I love it because that means, you know, I tell my girlfriend, I have 500 crystals and I am a purple crystal, something like that.
Yeah.
I did belong to so many network companies that I know what I'm talking about. I told earlier, I drove a Lexus. I mean, I can't remember what Lexus, but I drove a Lexus for $90,000 being in a networking company.
Yeah, and it takes hard work to get to that level. So you
in
must have done a great job.
In 95, I showed up with a perm, a red suit, a mini skirt, and I was in front of 300 people on stage teaching about the system, how you make money, and how that damn thing works. So believe me, I have an idea about what people they want. Oh, are you a sales manager yet? Yeah, Hilda got me to it. I got at least 5 members. I came in and I was like a bomb. I was like, wow, boom, boom, boom. In a few weeks, in 3 months, everybody was a sales manager, and that meant something.
Yeah, it did. It absolutely did. I was into that as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're saying that what people care about, who are ambitious, value-driven women, they don't care about the little things, free gifts here and there. What they care about is that they're racking up these glitter point system status, and that they're going to be known as a purple diamond, white diamond, gold, blah, blah, blah.
What that really means to make it really attractive, right?
Well, we're relating this, comparing it side by side to the Girl Scouts, and what the structure was for the Girl Scouts on having the inner circles being related to the Girl Scouts, having a captain, and, you know, having a leader, and so we're having to figure that out yet.
Yeah, because you had it also on your hat. You know, we all had a cap, and we knew what status everybody was. When you met, you shook their hand. You know, your left hand, right hand. Hello, Girl Scout. And you looked on their hat, you know exactly all the things. And on your blouse, you know what do you call it? You had a badge for cooking, and you had a badge for nut making, and you had a, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
So I think, you know, that is what we want to create.
And in the future, if we have our own design line, we can send our purple crystals something free, like a little kit at home.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome! They get an outfit every month if they're purple,
or a journal, or
look, they get a dish towel. I would like right now in my very nice white shiny kitchen, I want a dish towel that's white with purple crystals on it.
That's awesome.
And the what do you call a glove, you know, for the oven, for hot pot.
So,
or something. I
Then
mean, endless, all that stuff you can make with crystals on it.
okay, why don't we do something like this? Why don't we put a target that says if you can reach this many new subscribers or new
Subscribers.
huh?
Yeah, subscribers.
New subscribers, then you qualify to be at this status. You get this status, and at this status, you pay only this much to join the program, and you get access to all these kinds of bonuses, blah blah blah. If you get the next level up, and the next level up is the status climbs up. You're this person, this person, this person, you know, and then you get whatever.
I basically agree with you. I just can't think further with it because we are now on for we are on for 2 hours. And what you are saying right now is like in networking, you make this much money that month and you have become whatever. And if you bring them in slow, you don't go anywhere. You don't get a new status.
Yeah.
So how do my status, how do my points work towards, if you create in 1 month, or there's a 3 month period, you have to create this much volume. If you create that volume, you get to the next level. So that's an issue we need to discuss, and I can't even explain it now because I have just in my head, but I can't.
I know how it works.
That's how they do it in the flight system, right? You collect so many points, and after 1 year, if you don't get up to the next status, you lose all your points.
Oh, okay.
And then we just decide a time period. If they work themselves up and collect this many points in 3 months, or whatever we decide, then they can get to the next level. And if they don't, they can lose their points.
I would like it so that they never lose.
No, I don't want. I think we should never lose anything in this. They just sit there and they don't have much value because they haven't. So that's why I'm saying this is such a long conversation, or at least I'm beyond digesting that. You got to think about, first of all, you don't never want to take anything away. You don't want to lose it. But they just sit there and somebody doesn't care. They don't want to be a whatever purple crystal. And it's just there. But we have to think about it a little bit more, how people achieve it.
Yeah.
Could we switch to our 4-week program then before we hang up?
Yeah, because I just want to say that, because if I bring in 5 people in 3 months, but in the whole year I bring in 20 people, I still want at the end of the year, I want to be known that I have this status because I brought 20 people to this organization. I don't want you to take away my 5 because I didn't bring them in within 6 months. You know?
Yeah.
That is, that stinks. So we need to think about that.
Yeah, I mean, I really like to, as a summary of what we're talking about, I really like that we're talking about status symbols.
Yeah.
And to make somebody proud that they've accomplished certain things and they're recognized amongst the other women as somebody who is a networker. She gathers new people, she's involved, she's active, and it makes a pressure system for the women to say, you know what, if I'm going to show up in front of these other women, I need to do something. I need to also, you know, Christians, they say iron sharpens iron, you know, like they're helping each other become better. And so then you need that kind of a pressure system with the status. You've been at this status for the whole, you know, half a year now. What are you doing? What are you going to do to get to the next status? Okay, so I like that.
So we need to think about the status and what are they getting when they reach a certain status.
I think so too.
Becoming. Who are they becoming? Who are they becoming?
Yeah, who are they becoming? And then what can we give them as an award and publicly recognize in front of everyone else that they have.
Almost like a peace ambassador award, huh?
Yeah, on the website we have a, you can look up who is a global, who is the biggest purple crystal. I don't know. I'm just saying it because. So next,
Next,
I
okay.
have to still go to the lab and get and take and eat, and before 3 o'clock I have to accomplish these things. So what? It's only 1 o'clock. I get that. Take care.
Well,
What are we eating?
It's over here.
The salad from yesterday, and do we have anything like, we don't have chicken or something?
where's the phone?
What beef? Oh, the
There
beef
is no
stew.
more.
We could eat that soup with salad. The beef, I don't want to
Yeah,
eat
that's
too
it.
much beef because yesterday I had a hard time to digest it.
Uh-huh.
More soup. There's soup in this,
Soup.
I like the liquid, the broth is in here.
I like the liquids too.
Yeah,
Alright.
soup and that salad from last night. We don't have a tomato or something. We didn't even write down. Oh, good.
All right, Hilda. How much more time do you have?
Second.
How much more time?
Realistically, 15 minutes.
1-5?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
What is it? The next thing I think we worked through 2 weeks, or didn't we?
No, not really. We stopped. I think we finished the first week, and then we started here. I don't remember if we finished, but we didn't do the second session.
Okay, so let's repeat. Can you repeat in few sentences? We say hello and give introduction. I introduce the wheel of life. You and
I will introduce what is
and you talk about
a crystal. Why does it matter to become a crystal? I will talk a little bit about
yeah,
status symbols.
yeah, and I do and I give an overview of the wheel of life. Then you are talking about, in order to create something new, you need to clean up your environment, whatever points, it doesn't matter. Then the second session in the first week is how to make, we give them a tool, which they're wondering, after the cleaning up certain things and starting a program, they need to do the internal shift and cleaning. So you talk about meditation, energy routine, thought, whatever, I don't know, problem leads to physical problem. You talk about how that energy, how that influences our whole being. So by now we have introduced to them the end of the first session, and the whole second session is all about changing your energy, your vibration, changing your vibration.
Yeah. Then we come in here, telling my story. That was you, with the inner child.
Yeah. So I think by telling your story, my story, this is when we start trying to find what it is that we need to shift in the vibration, we need to first see what's there. And that's why I'm saying, telling our story, right? Telling our story, starting journaling, also identifying emotions. Could you put that word there, emotion? Oh, I see, you do that. Journaling, gratitude creation. Yeah, when we identify emotions, then we know that if we have negative ones, we want to change it to a positive one. So the telling my inner stories about memories, traumas, and emotions.
Your keyboard.
Oh no, you know what it is? Telling my story, my inner child. Yeah. I could use the shadow and the sunshine child.
I thought that's what it is. No.
Yeah, right. Well, inner child you can teach in so many forms, but I'm saying, what are we gonna use? So we're gonna identify what pulls us down and what gets us up. So shadow and sunshine. That's what and then you talk about, you say about journaling, gratitude, shifting, I don't know what creation is, shifting.
Creation journal is reflecting of what you want to create. So it's like you journal about the outcome that you want.
All the different kinds of journaling you introduce. Yeah. Okay. So we have that. And
Yeah.
then,
You
And
know, Hilda, when I looked into the registration forms for the kickoff for the 12th week, I got 10 answers, all in relationship. They all have relationship problem, either with the husband or with the child or with the children. But it's most of that is communication in relationship, in close relationship. I just wanted to say that because we said in this first 4 weeks, we wanted to focus on the self, and then in the second 4 weeks, we wanted to focus more on the family relationships. But maybe we feel we want to change that now because that we see of what's coming up.
Otherwise, they're disappointed and they say, yeah.
I mean, we have it in here. I see that in week number 3, safe conversations.
Okay. So we can say the first 2 weeks we're preparing how to dialogue with ourselves, because the journaling, the gratitude, the storytelling is all about oneself. The EFT is, and the lofty questions. So it's all about talking to my own, discovering my own self and talking to my own self, dialoguing. You know, when what is it? When a disappointment shows up and I'm triggered, I need to talk to the wounded child that just showed up in me. No judgment, but I need to develop the compassion. And when I do this, when I learn this, then I can respond to my spouse or to my child when they show up with the wounded child. If we never do our inner child work, we don't have the compassion for the other one, or we don't have the right words. We don't have the right response with the other one.
Okay, that's good. So,
except if we, I don't know.
That
There's
is
no judgment underneath. So,
and then what about the second session? I mean, I'm a huge fan now of EFT. I think it should be in there, absolutely. Where you teach them when they find a problem, an emotional thought or trigger in the meditation or whatever, you know, through all that work, that's a tool that they can use to release that.
Right, there's no doubt in me. We said this, that we teach that because it's the easiest self-help one. So EFT, and then if you do EFT, then I do the lofty questions.
Oh, you are the EFT expert, Hilda.
Oh.
Right? You're doing this, I mean, I'm learning about it, I'm doing it, but I feel you have done it for many, many years, right?
Fine. I'm totally fine teaching the EFT. And then because we always want to see that the vibration changes, and then do you want to do how to put the basic affirmations into lofty questions?
Oh yeah, I can talk about lofty questions.
Okay, great.
Okay,
so this is the second week. We're done with that then. It's clear what we're teaching.
Honey,
we're on a speedy train. What's number 3?
Do you like this program? Because I think you were worried. I'm talking to Steve. I think you were worried that maybe it's not, we're just putting it on them without thinking about what they need.
Go through it again with me.
I'm Steve. So the first week, we are focusing on how to dialogue with yourself, discover yourself, here when they get the introduction, looking at the self at the wheel of life. Why should we become a crystal? What's our identity as a woman? How to make change happen effortlessly through meditation. Lots of trigger and emotion will come up by them. And then in the second week, we want to teach them of how to resolve that pain that they have through inner child work, through EFT and lofty questions. So that maybe, I think now when they go into week 3, they can think about how can I now take care of my relationships. First I deal with my own pain, and now we are coming into how can I.
Yeah, that's the only point I wanted to mention. Everything else looks okay. Hilda, you mentioned this statement that if you work on yourself, you're able to,
Mhm.
when you work on yourself, you're able to properly respond to your relationships, right?
Yeah.
Uh, and the first thought I had to that was maybe they want to know all this on the very first week.
The overview. They will get the overview once we figure it
Yeah.
out. Right?
So I'm just trying while you're talking. I thought, so here's the relationship one.
If you work on yourself.
You know, the wheel of life, I only filled in half. Can you see this? That people will get examples and see that, I have, well, I'm very happy with my career. I have a job. I don't think I can crawl up the ladder that much more. So I'm on 8 out of 10. Relationships, very poor, because that's what the question's all about. But then, you know, maybe they have, what is this? Finance is fairly okay. My friendships or my environment is a little messy. You know, I could work on that. Clutter, and I don't have a routine. So let's say that's it. So now I make a line and see, dang, my wheel is so crooked, and I expect that I have an easy ride in life. So do you see? You can't ride on a road with a wheel that it's that bumpy. It's not a
Yeah.
wheel, it's horrible. So now through this work, they see, most of my questions are in relationships. And when relationship is that bad and poor, I have to look, let me see on the other side, you know, I have to work on the relationship to me first. And that's what we have to explain. That's what we have to explain. There's something off. We either don't have time or we haven't done our inner child work. So it could be in management, it could be in focus, it could be in joy, it could be anywhere. I just took a session with a Hübel therapist in Vienna. And so she said, you know, it's just our beginning, we don't know each other. And then she said, well, I ask you about joy, and then you come back to your work, to your mission.
Because that's your joy factor, huh?
And then I say, because it is such an important piece in my life. It's ingrained. I don't want to retire. I don't want to die without passing that on. It is, you know, I don't want to just go for ice cream with my girlfriends. That's not me. And so this is what people are going to work on. How to, if I have such a high value, or that I need to learn skills. If people have, if the thing is, if people have so many questions about relationships, then they need to first look inside. What skills do I have? How well do I know myself? And do I know when I'm in my adult and when I'm triggered and go into one of my wounded children, and which one is it? Because when the trigger happens, then my adult needs to call the 4-year-old and say, you know, I'm in a conference call right now, and you really need to go to bed and be quiet, and I have time for you later. You know, this is the language, and I could find a better example, but the language that actually somebody who does inner child work, it goes on inside of us all day long.
So it's a dialogue with yourself all day long.
The dialogue with myself, that I recognize the pieces that are inside. When was it? You know, I got tired. I had pain here and there, and I just still, and I told myself, and I said, yeah, to that part that is announcing herself that, hello, you're so overworked. I had a conversation with her while I walked around or did the dishes or something, that at the apology of, yeah, I know I wash another dish and you're so, you need rest, you need a break, you need to meditate, and I am in my old habit.
Yeah.
That is the awareness and the dialogue, that we want to make sure that everybody understands when we get into this, because without the self-awareness, we will always blame and find the fault in something else or somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now they have learned this in the first week, which is very good. And in the second week, they continue on the deeper level to even heal that inner child and do everything they can to release the pain. And then on the third week, they're going to, we had originally written here mental detox, which I think I still would like to include it, because that might be the point where they get really irritated and thinking, I want to maybe, drop out of the program if too many triggers come up and they're detoxing mentally and emotionally, because we're stirring up so much. They're detoxing too much at once. They might want to quit or feel overwhelmed, and then it would be a good talk to give them tips or steps that they can do if they really feel horrible, so that we are prepared for that. We are preparing them for that.
Yeah.
But
somehow it looks too empty as a third week, because now people are saying, okay, you told me and I'm working on this. I at least understand it, the concept about me. So we are halfway through. And
I have an idea. Because this is mental detox and people might feel challenged by now with all the work that they have to do, inner child, EFT, meditating. Why don't I give this talk on that day? And then we do 40 minutes just sharing how each other is, how they're doing, and giving them tips live, so that they feel like this is really a coming together where we can check in with them really to see how they're doing.
There's no sharing the rest of week 1 and 2.
Well, it says sharing, yeah, but
well, a little bit of thing, but it feels like I know that people heard everywhere real love so many times, but it feels like this is the time. How do I fill my love tank?
How do I fill my love tank?
Yeah, because okay, I do all this hard work, and then the next thing is, you're gonna tell me that I have to take responsibility with safe conversations. So again, I need to learn all this, and then with the people I want to create a better relationship, I need to be the initiator because I learned about it or I want it. So it's very important to now bring joy, self-care, filling the love tank into the program. And this is also when we, I guess, get the support from others, reach out and begin to reach out to others in the group, because I want give and take. Things came up.
I have to stop in the mental detox.
Sorry, she had to take care of me for a second.
I almost have to eat while we're talking so I can get out the door.
Okay, yeah, she needs to go, honey.
No, I would like to finish this. I could just eat maybe while I'm
go ahead.
Doing this. Did it warm it? Oh, could you heat it up? And then the salad we have. I'm eating outside, or is it too hot? Inside is cold again. Ooh. Oh, it is? Just because I'm sitting in a sleepless thing. Oh,
sitting outside, it's good.
Where are we? Oh, she's gone. So, are you there, Steve, or no? Yeah.
I'm here.
So if you could make a note, I think in week 2, when we talk about inner child journaling and all that stuff, that is when we need to tell the women, look around and see who you want to hook up with, because when that comes up, people want to talk to other people. They want to share. They want to see, what is this? How do I do that?
To tell the story.
And tell the story. They're telling the story. That means we need to create some kind of a connection with them and for them. And then, yeah, that's when it is. After, in the second week, first session. And from then on, they can do EFT together or whatever. The third week, do we have to wait for the other? Third
I
week
can
is,
write the notes.
yeah, just write notes. The third week is, okay, she wants to talk about mental detox because so much came up. I mean, EFT is detox, lofty question is shifting. Mental detox, I have no idea, she's fine. She can say what she wants. And then main thing is, how do I fill my love tank?
She said she was going to talk about something related to love in her detox as well, but I guess it doesn't hurt to write how do I fill my love tank.
Also put in real love. We can just mention it. We don't have to do a long thing, but the word should be there, real love. And the word, oh, joy is already there. Joy, great. I think that's fine. The next session of week 3 is definitely, now we have gotten to know ourselves, other people. We have created a little bit support. We've filled our love tank. Now we are ready to look at our relationships and learn safe conversations. Fine. There's nothing else to write there.
All right, I'm a bit lost for why these sections in the middle are empty.
Oh, she just made extra notes. That's all. Safe conversations is next. This after, and then in the 4th week, let's see what we wrote. The 4th week, that's a little early. What's the after the second one in the 4th week? I think the first session, could you go back to that?
Go back up?
Yeah, go back up, because after learning the safe conversations, then, oh, thank you. And we learning, okay, sharing and testimonies, but community building. What do we say here? Testimonies they're doing about different topics they learned. Present examples with wheel of life. I'm stuck.
Maybe it's good.
I think there's community building.
Community building? On the
Yeah,
bottom?
the fourth week is all about community building, that I'm bonded, connected, get in a group, do my work. But I don't think it's yet service to others, because they're so busy with themselves.
Right.
Oh yeah, I know what that meant. These notes mean in the first session. By that time, people have the wheel of life laid out, and they're sharing what everybody so far filled out, where they are, and we teach to make points for each discipline, for each area, for each of the 12 areas. Everybody has a list. What to improve, what the next steps are.
I see. I have a question. This 4 weeks, are you planning to do it only once, record it, and then never do it again?
No. I think we have to get better and better and record it, and that's just my thought.
So what happens if the first group of women go through it, 4 weeks, they love it, they tell their girlfriends, and then you have 12 more people who want to go through it?
Yeah.
Should there be another time that you do the 4 weeks again live? Or do you want that they should just go through the recorded version of it? Is that interesting at all to do it recorded?
That's what I do with my teaching on therapy on coaches, because I don't have enough people at the same time to go to a new course, and I don't want to do it. I don't have the time and energy right now, and that works for right now. But with this program, you're talking about building a community, getting to know each other. We probably have to run it every 3 months for a while. I was thinking of that question.
Or you have the women who go through it teach it, the ones who are qualified to teach it.
Mm-hmm.
After some time. And they would get some sort of reward from it.
We are talking about somebody who wrote a book and did all kinds of things, and she's teaching, and somebody who hears it one time can't take over.
Right.
Teaching Diana's expertise, and the same thing with me after 30 years.
What if you found women who are signing up who also have expertise in no, never mind.
Exactly. That is a whole other discussion, because we have all the material of the advertising of, Hilda and Diana come on.
That's right. Yeah, because when you say every 3 months,
Yeah.
it who knows? We'll see. I mean, if after 4 weeks you all of a sudden, 1 month later, you have more people want to come on board and they have to wait for the 4 weeks, what do they do?
Yeah.
They do the 12-week challenge.
Yeah, exactly. I just wanted to say that they can do the 12-week challenge all the time, and every 3 months we make a new group.
Did you say?
Sorry, can we go back to the last week of the program, because I missed that?
Yeah. The last week of the program is when everybody comes with the wheel of life, what they have so far, and have 1 to 3 action steps on each category that is lower than 5, lower than 7, lower than 7.
Is that in there? Lower than 7 somewhere?
No, lower. Oh.
Yeah.
So they have to make a plan for themselves. So like already when they go home, when they finish the program, they have a plan on how they're going to continuously work on it.
If you remember, I showed you at some point, like there's the wheel, and then I took just a little piece of paper. I don't know if I have it with me, but
yeah, I saw that.
I put it next to it and thought, what could it be? Routine, daily routine. And I put several points that I know I have to work on. I put it next to it. So the Wheel of Life suddenly had 12 little stickers all around, and they showed me what the next steps are in each. And I hang it up on the wall. And then I say, okay, for routine, I can't do all this at once. So I pick one thing and I put it in my calendar. That is the day when we show them how to put things in a calendar and start a new routine. To really work on one's life.
Okay.
We take 1 week as a calendar, we send them out the template, and they put on it, you know, energy work that they learned from you. They put it somewhere 2 times a week. They just sit somewhere in a corner to read a book.
This whole thing is the
Quiet
way,
place.
the way you
Read
have it.
that.
That's yeah. Okay. And then the last session was build your tribe community.
Mhm.
So she said it's all about bonding and connecting and teaching them how to create that community for themselves.
That's
I
when
would
we,
say- yeah.
that's when people get into small groups and we explain exactly what happens each month. That you and I, we said we teach one time
Yeah.
on a particular topic, and the other 2 sessions, they meet in small groups and work on things and share. Then is 1 week break. And then that's at least what we talked about. 1 week break, and then we start all over with a new topic. So women have always one week break in a month, no session.
So we introduced the aftercare program, split up in smaller groups,
Mhm.
and we will teach them how to create that smaller groups and how to connect and
Yeah,
bond with
there's
them.
a protocol to small group guidance,
Okay.
how to run a small group. So
Yeah, I have that
Are
document.
we going to be in each, like overseeing them, or are we going to have group leaders?
we need to find out during the 3 weeks who would volunteer to be a group leader, or who wants to be together in a group. And each time somebody's leading the group, it doesn't have to be that one person takes over the leadership.
Mhm.
We, first of all, do the first week a big presentation, and they have only 2 weeks to cover where they are on their own. And in those 2 weeks, I mean, they're gonna manage fine 2 people.
What about the people who are not joining the aftercare program? I mean, it doesn't hurt them if they listen to this last session, right? About community building, even though they decide they don't want to be in the
Okay.
aftercare.
We will say if you don't join here, you know, we don't want to say why the heck did you take this course. We want to say then you probably want to build a group on your own, in your neighborhood, in your house, in your tribe.
Yeah.
But you know, you have to join this to learn how to do that.
Exactly.
Anybody who is interested in tribal messiahship, for example, they need to go through our course to learn the tools. Oh, the turned yellow. Worse.
Oh,
Worse.
did you wash it out right away?
Yeah. Not enough. Not forever in there. Everywhere. Oh, shoot.
Everywhere.
Oh, that's the empty box.
I'm gonna put a crystal here.
Just look.
Cover my yellow stuff.
Or you can just
I didn't rub it
Dilute-
enough. I just
dilute
rinsed it.
the
Mm.
sparks and water and rinse the whole thing, so it's all even.
Oh, that's gonna work.
Okay, and I heard you talking about, Steve asked, how are we going to want to manage once the 4 weeks is over. And you and I, we said we want to show them the recordings because we want to create something that runs automatically. Since you're planning to retire, you don't want to always show up live, right? But then Steve mentioned if it's interesting, if it's recorded, if it's
We
a
need to
recording.
show up once a month live.
And that's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's what other people do. They show pre-recorded programs, but then they show up for a live Q&A or something, you know? So
Exactly.
there's very little work involved
Yeah.
with you and I for later on. It can run throughout the whole year. And we can say, like every month, the first of the month, you can join a group so that they're not individually, but it's actually a group of people. And this group meets in the second or third week live, and they're going to meet us.
So
I thought we live present it because it's the first time we do all this, and we hold the hand, you know, nobody's in it yet and familiar. So we do the first group because we're teaching the topic of, let's say, routine. We teach more about it in each field. And then the second and third week of that month, the small group meets by itself, and the women all share what they do for routine, how they manage to stay in a routine. When they fall off, they call somebody, and so on. And then there's a week break. Then we do the next topic, but in the beginning we do we give a few people give a testimony, how they built their routine and what happened in their group. Then we introduce the new topic. That's how it goes.
Okay. I was talking about the 4-week program, and you're talking about the aftercare, right?
I'm sorry.
Okay, it's no problem.
Say that again then.
No, I just heard when I was feeding Leon that you and Steve were thinking about how we want to teach the flagship, the 4 weeks after the first round is over.
I get it, yeah.
Yeah. But you're talking about the aftercare, okay.
Yeah, we have to talk about that. It's totally new, so that's why, I mean, I think it's even more exciting if we put in our advertisement that the first course would be taught live by Diana and Hilda. And then it is a one-time opportunity because in the future, the same program will be available, recorded by Diana and Hilda. So we have to record it at some point, but other coaches will lead it. We can't do just video. A team, you know, the women of Inner Circle or something. I don't know.
Or maybe the purple diamonds, they want to do something. The diamonds, crystals.
That's where the other coaches come in, like David Young, he's a man, Sarah Owen, you know, whatever from Australia, I guess.
Yeah, David Young in his program, Toxic Achievement for Women.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big future plan we have to talk about. That's another whole topic of how we're gonna do that.
But I think it's good that we accomplished this. We did it, didn't we?
The 4 weeks now, the structure for the 4 weeks. Yeah, you know what I'll do? I'll make a new document because this is all over the place with all these notes. I'll make a new pretty document for this 4 weeks, and then I will send it to you.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
It was very good today. We accomplished a lot.
This referral system now is getting interesting. We have to figure that one out. When are we going to continue to figure that out?
And then on Friday, what are we filming on Friday?
See, that's what I wanted to talk with you about. On Friday, we said we wanted to talk about environment. But I mean, nobody really said something about environment other than one person about clutter. But we can still talk about environment. I thought maybe we make it a little more interesting. I had the inspiration to include Bruce Lipton, because he talks about how the environment shapes and influences us of who we are becoming. So that could, just raise the importance of, I need to actually pay attention to my environment. And then we can split it up into my internal environment, like my self-talk and how I'm treating myself, and then my external environment of where I live, what relationships do I have, how does my house look like, and stuff like that. And
It's a perfect intro
yeah.
to what we are doing the first and second week, because people, of course, they ask about improving relationships. And what we need to remind them of is, if you don't have one with yourself and the environment, there's no balance and no depth, then you won't have a relationship with anybody else. Self-love also, you can't love anybody else. So in the way we do answer their question, or we prepare them for it, that the course is not just talking about relationship, because you can't fix anything over there if your own camp is in disorder. So it's great.
How do we split it? I mean, I can give this example from Bruce Lipton, but maybe you want to add something, because you said it so nicely now. If you cannot fix yourself or something, then we cannot fix our relationships.
Yeah.
And then we could split it up in internal environment and an external environment. And you could talk about internal or external, and I do the opposite. We just need to make a decision on that so we can prepare our talking points.
Okay.
I
want to talk about this relationship between the adult and the other parts of a person.
It's supposed to be here.
No, wait a second, Steve, wait. I need to find it. Where is this environment talk?
It's not just in my environment, it's in your thing.
Wait, but there's already a document and I want to find it now. Creating a healthy environment.
Okay.
There it is. So let me go.
So my part would be that I say, when we talk about environment, we think about the shoes and the clothes that's sitting around, or whatever is clutter and so, but we need to create a foundation for every relationship in a different way also. That means the environment. This is my own vibration and my self-awareness and my self-love. Oh, that's good. Self-awareness, self-love as a foundation. So that is the environment, and skill building. That is the environment where it's cast knowledge, awareness of self, skill building and practicing.
Okay, that's what you would like to talk about. Basically, you want to bring to their attention that to pay attention to the internal environment is very important, to raise the awareness and the knowledge and the skill building, and to create a foundation, the ratio of the self, you said.
And then you talk about the habits and the
external environment and cleaning up the house and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And, okay.
And I give the introduction with Bruce Lipton. Yeah, it's very short. It's just an example of this experiment that he did.
You can go first, because that is simpler to understand with others. Okay, I have to fold my clothes or hang it up, and all these other things. You should start out, and then I can go into it and say that during the process, for me personally, it's so that I'm with myself. Maybe I turn on music, but I create that. And when I do that, I think of, I go deeper and deeper inside, because that makes me meeting myself and looking forward, that I sit at the desk and write my journal, or that I think about certain things and so on. And then I lead into that, my topic, Casper.
Okay, and then at the end, so there's an introduction from Bruce Lipton, the example, then you will talk about the internal part, and then I will go into the external part.
Okay. Again, I thought you do Bruce Lipton in the beginning as external.
Yeah, that's what I said. First comes the example from Bruce Lipton, how our environment influences us. Then you will go into the internal environment. And then I will go into the external environment.
No.
Yes.
Okay, you give them
Yes.
more steps so that they can begin now or what? Well, I don't mind. Either way is fine, but
Well, I thought that's what I mean.
well, I
we
thought you
have
do the
to.
whole thing about Bruce Lipton and the external, give them ideas
No.
and tips. No?
Aha. So, well, I was just gonna give them the explanation about how our environment. There's this example with the petri dish where he has the stem cells,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
he puts them into different environments, and they become something different. Period. That was all I wanted to say. And then you would come into what's the environment of yourself, your self-talk, and then I thought I could talk about what kind of external environment can you create. Like clean up your
I
house,
think if
clean-
we do it like this, we rip them in and out of things. I think you
rip
should
them in
talk
and out.
about your whole topic in the beginning
Yeah.
and give them homework and make them think of, oh yeah, I'm gonna clean up my environment. That's right. Every closet. I begin now. By January, I'm already ahead of the game. I feel like I've accomplished something. Wow, I took a free class for that and I'm already having so much success. And then we take a breath and I take them down into, okay, imagine all this. This is really great. It's great. And with the clean environment, who are you in that? And what are you, what's your goal with this and what you're going to do? Because that is an important foundation. But your goal is actually that you want to live life with joy, in good relationships, and so on. And then I just explain the cast. And with that, they end. So they know, this must be a big job. My relationship is going to be a big job. But now I got it. I get why you're saying this and why we have to do 2 weeks of prep in the course of self-identifying and self-awareness and all this. But you gave me a great gift because I can start now with the plan of every week a closet or, whatever, or or whatever, anything towards.
Mhm.
I think either way, I mean, we do it like this, everybody will get something from it.
And should we include? Wait, let me show you this. I had.
Hilda has to go.
You have to go, Hilda.
Well, 5 minutes, okay. Oh
Okay.
God.
In my couple of weeks ago, yeah, I wrote down notes for environment. Let me make this bigger. For example, building a morning routine, bringing in joy factor in your day, how you use your screen time, is it supportive or not? What evening routine you have, what relationship you have, toxic or not, or nurturing. Possessions, clutter, clean up your house, every week a closet. Do you think that's too much if I mention those points?
I just wanted to say to you, we are not teaching the topic yet of that. We are only saying that it will be a topic. And one thing that takes a long time is get rid of all your clutter. So we give you the gift of telling you now, starting you with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can mention one or the other thing, see how much time you spend sitting on your bed and looking at FaceTime.
Yeah.
What is it called? Facebook or something, while in the meantime you could actually sort a whole dresser. And you really need to know all the details of somebody else's life. Why not focus? But that's what I say. Why not focus on your own? I don't need to see, oh my God, she got married, or she has whatever, or she's making a nice face. Honestly, when I know what, the other times, how depressed she is. I mean, this whole thing drives me crazy. People who hang on Facebook, what for? To live somebody else's life?
Yeah.
I don't even know how it works. So the only mention, over time, you might want to we learn in the class how to make rules about phones in the house, about eating dinner, about how much screen time, about whatever, all the stuff that you say.
Okay, so just touching on it, really. Okay, Got it.
Great. Thank you. I gotta run.
Okay, thank you so much, Hilda. I know you extended you over, what did we say in the last week? Overachieved. You're an overachiever. You overdid your time.
Wow, you stimulate me to do that.
Thank
I
you
think
so much.
you're one too. Okay, and Steve. Thank you. Bye.
Much love to you, Hilda. Bye.
Bye.